Red Hot Lies was the first one, and I wrote it. It was about a sassy, red-headed lawyer from Chicago. Because every writer needs to dig really deep once in a while. And they liked it so much they wanted two more, they being Harlequin. So, and then they said they liked it so much they wanted to put them out in June, July, and August. So Red Hot Lies is out now, and Red Blooded Murder comes out in July, and Red, White, and Dead comes out in August.
Okay, so what was the total time frame from the time you started Red Hot Lies to the time to now, basically?
It's been about not very long, like a year and a half. In the last year, I have written and sort of edited 4 books, which is, I think, insane. I know there's a lot of romance authors who are able to do this. I can't do it, but I got an assistant, and I'm also writing a nonfiction book for Simon & Schuster that's due this summer. So in addition to getting these 3 Red books sort of ready for this trilogy, I was also working on my Simon & Schuster. It's for Free Press, actually. So that'll come out next summer. Hypothetical title, we're not sure, but I think it's called Unlikely.
Okay, and so have you sort of like decompressed from having to write the second and third books? Like,
no, I have not decompressed because I went right from writing, the other 2, like I said, the Red Blooded Murder and Red, White, and Dead, basically right into writing this thing being, a memoir about a guy that I represented in a murder trial, and who had to start his life over kind of around the same time that I did. So it was literally, I went one right into the other. The only good thing about that is sometimes it's better not to slow down, don't you think, Kim?
I wouldn't know anything about that.
Kim Alexander, Fiction Nation.
I'm just going to come over here. Can I come over and sit down?
Yes.
Can I jump in?
We're doing, you guys know Ron Hogan. Sorry, Ron.
Hi, Ron.
Hey.
We're not supposed to talk, right? So I think sometimes it's better not to slow down. I was saying, I wrote my trilogy and I kept rolling right into this nonfiction project, and I think I'm about, as soon as this is due at the beginning of July, I'm like taking a couple months off. But I think if I did that before, I would have just, I don't know, there's something about just keeping going that keeps the energy too.
And is the trilogy sort of at a point where if it works this summer, you can go back to?
Yes, I really want to go back to it because I like writing. Kim and I were talking about this, writing series characters. I've never done that before, and so to have a trilogy, and when you put a character down, not feel like you just have to leave her behind, but you get to pick her up again. And I was having a photo shoot for a magazine in Chicago, and the photographer wanted me to type while she was shooting, and she wanted me to be typing something I was really writing. She said, don't fake write anything. So I just started writing book number 4 in this Red series, and man, it just started kicking out right away. There's something really fun and unique. I mean, not a lot of writers get to write a series character. I mean, there are a lot of people that do, but it's a kind of a luxury in many ways because you don't have to recreate every little bit of the world that you're telling the story about.
Awesome. Well,